Okay, episode 5, I believe. Not too much going to happen today. We're going to make an elimination for sure, and that's going to be the Rotala Colorado is going to come out, and we're going to go ahead and put the Mirio in place. The problem with the Mirio going in over here is these two leaf shapes are very similar, so I think we're going to move the Aquatica to the right, and the Wisteria will come into its place. Left side is looking pretty messy. I'm still kind of waiting on this hygro to get converted, get yellow, get big, nice leaves. So that's why it kind of looks all jumbled up here. It's just a very similar leaf shape, even though there's a red. So we'll probably just trim this and get it shorter. But we're just going to leave it for now for health reasons. We're going to take this balsamica and we're going to move it in closer to the front glass a little bit and maybe get this group off the corner of the glass because that's a no-no. Blexia doing okay. It might be on the chopping board. I don't know. We'll see. We're just letting this Lobelia mini to grow. It's doing well. We're not going to do the street today. One thing I have noticed is every time we trim it, it wants to get wider. So probably in a couple of weeks, we're going to go ahead and get it thinner than we did before, and we're going to replant. So Mirio being moved. I get my Ireo feather duster tomorrow. I think the giant hair grass is going to come out. It's starting to get a little brown on me, and also up here you can see where it's growing out of the tank. So to take that lid off, it kind of wants to pull some stems at times. So. And with the runners, I don't know, feather duster doesn't produce runners, so it's just going to be easier to maintain. Although I do like that look, but I really want that Ireo feather duster to do well in that area, so we'll just see. I might propagate some of this limo just to get a tighter bunch. We sold a bunch off. So yeah, not too much going on. This is kind of the phase where you're just kind of waiting on plants to get taller, get fuller, so you can reevaluate and hopefully get a better shape in. On this little bear, I'm going to take those outer leaves off because they're the old ones from the old tank. They look a little not pleasant, and the inner ones look really nice. I don't know if you can see those new growth there, looking nice and red. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Now we did on the 120 our absolute disaster tank. We got the aqua soil put in yesterday. Went very smoothly, very quickly. So we'll probably take this sin group here and move it over there. Kind of just want to try and get things out of my way to get a better look. And of course we're jammed in with like 16 or 17 plants right now, and we need to get it down to 12. I'm gonna go ahead and propagate this bamboo. Since the Mirio will be out of the way, we'll have a better look over here. I'm not going to bore you with the sped up maintenance on the tank today. We're just going to do the before and after. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I guess I could show you the farm tank too. Again, it was a very big disaster. There's tons of algae in it, so we went through, we pulled every single plant out, and with our fingers we pulled all the algae out. I have absolutely no idea what I did to the tank to cause it, but I think the solution is aqua soil. This Netlea Professional is really nice. I'm really digging it. This tank shows that it's working really well, so we went ahead and put it into the 120. All right, so here's the next day. You can see we didn't do too much. That was kind of the plan. But we got the Mirio moved over, and actually I'll probably end up moving it more left when that time comes. We just kind of reset the Reuben, pulled some of the older leaves off the little bear. We swapped the wisteria and the aquatica, and just did a little trim and propagation on the bamboo plant. It's looking like it's getting some algae and some melting at the top. I don't know if that was from my water changes and it's sitting out of the air or sitting in the air for a little bit too long. Not sure. So real simple. We did chop down that hygrophila in the back and kind of reset it and got all those aerial roots into the substrate. So hopefully it'll start to do its thing and look hopefully the way I want it to. Took the balsamica, moved it just a little bit forward, and we grouped up the limno rugosa a little bit tighter. Yeah, and in thinking about the tank, I think we are going to swap the street so I can use this more as a mid-ground type plant and go ahead and finish the street with lobelia. So it's starting to grow. Probably just need to cut those tops off, get them planted, and the side shoots will give me a bunch of new plants to work with. I didn't want to pull out this crappy stems of pogo. Just trying to get it recovered, and hopefully it does. Because one, it's a great background plant, but it's also a good mid-ground plant, which I'm kind of thinking we're just kind of lacking in general. That area is the weakest so far. Chopping board potential is going to be the Balexia, maybe the Balsamica again, because we've got three kind of similar leaf shapes going on. But I really want to work it, but we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. So yeah, that's it. Just a quick episode this week. I'm probably not going to do a video until this stuff really starts to grow up, so we can actually get a picture of what needs to be done. But I like it so far. Just the Balexia right at this stage just seems out of place. And of course, we've got this big open gap over here that needs to be taken care of. Yeah, so probably what I'll do is the limno is pretty quick over here. So I'll probably let that come up before the next video, cut them in half, and propagate them and move it forward a little bit. Yeah, that's too much. Not too much I have to say about this week. It's just kind of simple. We just got to let it fill in. Oh, the plant will arrive today. Confirmed delivery today. It should be here in a few hours, and I am going to probably just set it in the tank, and then next week I'll pull out all that giant hair grass and put in the Ireo feather duster. So yeah, those that were algae filled from the disaster tank are looking really great. I think this plant's definitely going to keep in the scape, the Sidoides. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to waste your time, so we'll see you next episode. Thanks, guys.